data, and this is all based on statistics. So we're gonna keep going. Of course, we're gonna go back to that other one about sex, no sex before marriage. So you know that it's a real scripture. Now I'm not making it up. I'm trying to make it simple and plain. First Corinthians chapter 7 verse 2. But because of the temptation to participate in sexual immorality, that each man have his own wife, and that each woman have her own husband. This verse connects marriage with the prevention of sexual immorality. That speaks for itself. No cheating, no lying, loyalty. One woman, one man. That speaks on homosexuality and everything else. But we're going to continue and waxing on. All right, the number 3 reason. You have tax benefits. So now we're going to look up some of the tax benefits of being married. Okay, the tax benefits of being married. Potential tax benefits. Couples with a significant difference in income often receive a marriage bonus. It's a bonus. Even the world will acknowledge there's a bonus to being married. Because the higher earner's income is combined with the lower earner's, potentially putting some of it into a lower tax bracket. Higher standard deduction. For the 2025 tax year, the standard deduction for married couples filing jointly is $31,500, which is exactly double the amount for single files. This can substantially reduce your combined taxable income. I'm telling you, love and marriage and money, it all goes together. It all goes together. I'm telling you, a lot of people would be married longer if they taking care of their debt before marriage. I'm trying to tell you, these are real statistics. It keeps going. This is a lot of lists. I'm gonna link all this down below. Access to more credit and deductions. Filing jointly often makes couples eligible for tax credits and deductions that are unavailable to those filing separately, such as the Earned Income Tax Credit, the American Opportunity Tax Credit, and the Child and Dependent Care Credit. I can make a whole video about the potential tax benefits. It is a tax shelter opportunities, estate and gift taxing, capital gains exclusion on home sale. It's benefits to being married. I hope you see my point. There's benefits. Let's continue on. Let's look up. It was another benefit. I think this is number 4. There are Social Security benefits. Let's look that up. This is real time. I'm giving you live information, man. Marriage provides Social Security benefits by allowing a spouse to claim spousal benefits based on their partner's work history, which can be up to 50% of the partner's primary insurance amount. The Social Security Administration will automatically pay the higher of a person's own retirement benefit or their spousal benefit, creating a financial safety net. I'm telling you, the most important decision of your life, besides who you give your soul to, is who you give your heart to. I'm telling you, you got to get this right, man. And you got to get this right now. I hope everybody, every woman, every boy, every child gets this message. It comes to you. I pray that you'll find it somewhere. You'll share it. You'll comment. You'll blow this up. Because I pray, because people are losing hope in marriage. Black people, we have the lowest marriage rates in the entire nation. Already told you that's embarrassing. Already told you about my Asian brothers and sisters. My Asian brothers and sisters are the highest income. That's not coincidence. They're the highest graduating. And they also are the highest marriage. Asians are kicking butt. You don't see Asians everywhere. They like ninjas. You don't see them flashing. You don't see them acting ratchet. You don't see them making the news. Why? Because these people are know how to handle their business. You see, even if you study Taekwondo, for most of y'all don't know, I used to practice Taekwondo as a kid. I did karate, I did basketball, I did golf. So this is very disciplined martial arts is very disciplined. If you have a child that needs to learn how to fight, a child that doesn't have discipline, you need to enroll him in some form of martial arts training. Trust me, it is 100% discipline in martial arts. But we're going to continue. Life insurance benefits, RA benefits. Okay, so we're going to get into the insurance benefits real quick. I'm learning as I'm going with y'all. Marriage can provide insurance benefits such as potentially lower rates on auto and homeowner policies, the ability to bundle insurance, and access to joint health insurance plans. It also allows for certain life insurance options like first-to-die policies and eligibility for spousal benefits through programs like Social Security and Medicare. We're going back to Social Security. People always think about when it ends in divorce. And if you want to have a prenup, get you your prenup. That's up to you and your spouse, what y'all do. But before you do that prenup, you should do premarital counseling. You should get with Christian pastors, Christian counselors, go through a program, go through a money program, Financial Peace University. You should go through a marriage program. These are all things to help you. I even found out in my home state, they will give you a discount on your marriage license if you complete a premarital counseling class. Now, who don't want to save money? Stop thinking about if it goes wrong. Put your all into it. You can put your job and you can put your all into a job, and they can and will fire you sometimes. But your point is to show up every day as your best self, as the best husband you can be, as the best father you can be, as the best mother you can be, as the best wife you can be. And no, these things, you might not get married if you do everything that I did in the playlist, but your chances will be higher than someone who's not. Your chances will be higher than your girlfriends who think they can just look cute and not bring anything substantial to the table other than looks, other than what's between their legs. I'm trying to tell my people, man, these are benefits to marriage. Marriage is still sacred. Marriage is still a great idea. I heard E.T. once say, marriage is still a great institution. God still honors marriage. He doesn't honor the broken homes. He doesn't honor the divorces. Besides, if you cheated or if you did abuse, he doesn't honor those things. He honors covetousness. He honors relationships. He honors security. He honors covenant. This is serious. If you want to be a real man, a real woman, a real husband, and I'm just telling you what's the facts. Again, I am not married. I'm telling you the facts that I see, the statistics that I see. You can Google it yourself, but I want to have no excuses. That's why I'm giving you that hot content. That's why I'm giving you that fire. That's why I'm giving you that passion, so you don't have to do your own research. But if you want to, you can. But I'm bringing it to you hot and fresh off the kitchen. It's the remix to it. Let me stop. Boy, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Okay, IRA benefits. Let's get into the IRA benefits. You talking about money? Everybody want to talk about money? Oh, well, she gonna take half. Don't worry about it. Worry about building your marriage up. Worry about building yourself up from the inside out. Marriage provides IRA benefits by allowing a working spouse to contribute to a spouse's IRA. For a non-working spouse, effectively doubling annual contribution limits and enabling retirement savings for both partners. This allows couples to boost their total retirement savings, potentially making up for lost contributions when one spouse temporarily leaves the workforce. Hello, single stay-at-home mothers, stay-at-home fathers, and can help provide retirement income security for both individuals. Marriage provides IRA benefits for allowing a work spouse to contribute to a spousal IRA for a non-working spouse, effectively doubling annual contribution limits and enabling. I didn't even know this stuff was possible. Man, Miss Swanson, wherefore art thou? Miss Swanson, wherefore art thou? But we're going to get deeper. We're going to get deeper, baby. Let's go. We have longer life. Marriage is associated with longer life expectancy for both men and women. Although the benefit may be greater for men. Come on now, you talking about divorce. You gonna live longer when you have some in-house cat. You ain't gotta go looking around. You ain't gotta be stressed and worried about what your 2 or 3 girlfriends or your baby mama doing. If you stay at home, God honors marriage. God loves marriage. This is often contributed to social support, health promoting behaviors, and emotional well-being that marriage can provide. Studies show married individuals have lower mortality rates than those who are never married, divorced, or widowed. Let me read that again. Y'all don't get it. Studies show married individuals have lower mortality rates than those who are never married. For all of us who think, okay, if I never get married, I'll never have stress. I'll be cool. Divorced or widowed. Married people are killing the game. Asians are winning. Salary, they winning. Education, they winning. This is not a figment of the imagination, people. We gotta wake up, man. We're losing. When we have 2 or 3 baby mamas and daddies, we're losing. We're losing. These broken homes. We gotta stop all these broken homes, man. We gotta get it together. Longer life, lower chances of depression. It's so many benefits. I don't what benefit this is. We don't benefit one. Number 1, God only approves sex in marriage. Number 2, on average you make more money. Tax benefits, Social Security benefits, life insurance, RA benefits, longer life, lower chances of depression. That's number 8. So we're gonna go. This is more benefits. I'm gonna give you all the benefits tonight. We're gonna cook. Lower chances of depression. Marriage can contribute to lower depression through increased social support, reduced stress hormones, and financial stability. I'm telling you, be an asset to your husband, be an asset to your wife. Stop being in debt. Stop borrowing. Stop being a slave. Stop being a F-boy. Stop being a Pookiesha. Come on, man. Increase social support, reduce stress hormones, and financial stability. We're better together. We are better together. If 2 healthy people create two healthy people come together, there's nothing they can't do. Look at Barack and Michelle. Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce. Come on, man. Stop letting these people trick you. Thinking marriage is a bad idea. Every man ain't bad. Every woman ain't bad. I will rebuke that thought in the name of Jesus. We need each other together. And I got to preach it if nobody else preaches it. Marriage. Marry before you carry. Marry before you carry. We got to stop these broken homes. We got to stop this ghetto mentality. We got to increase these marriage rates. We got to have some standards. We have to have morals. And I thank God he didn't allow me to be stuck in my mess before I grew up. But okay, that's number 8. Number 9, most have a higher per person net worth. Okay, so we already talked about making more money. But this is number 9. Most have a higher per person net worth. So not only y'all have a combined better net worth, per person, your income goes up. Your bag goes up when you marry. So if we both making 70 and 70 when we got together, by the time we have some years in this thing, we now making individual. You might be making 100. I might be making 85. Our bags are going up. So our combined income is going up because our individual incomes are going up. It's benefits to marriage. Miss Swanson, wherefore art thou? Let's go. Let's go. I'm feeling this, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so where we at? 1, 2, 3, taxes, benefits, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Most have a higher per person net worth. Most millionaires are married. Some also have been divorced 2 or 3 times. It happens. But how percentage of millionaires that are married? Let's look it up. And of course, these are probably U.S. statistics. 86%. Again, don't let Paul Pierce tell you marriage is only for poor people. Approximately 86% of millionaires are married, with a significant portion of them in their first marriage. What are you talking about divorce? If I'm a millionaire, you a millionaire, we ain't got most problems that most people got. You ain't got to worry about a job when you a millionaire. You ain't got to worry about your kids being homeless when you a millionaire. You ain't got to worry about food stamps when you a millionaire. Stop it, man. Increase your net worth. Increase your salary. Get out of debt. Follow the baby steps before you date, before you marry. That's why I've been focused on myself. That's why I don't have no ring, because I was trying to be the best person I could be, the best body possible, the best income possible. So I don't have to marry junk. People are attracted to me. People are attracted to me. I get matches all the time. It's quality and low quality type of people or matches when you have your stuff together. The reason why you can't get a good man or a good woman is because you don't have your stuff together. You might be fat, you might be broke, you might be inconsistent, you might not be taking care of your looks or your hygiene. Yes, there's so many women that have complained online about men's hygiene and men's not being well groomed. Trust me, they might call you metrosexual, but they won't call you stank. You got to take care of yourself if nobody else does. Matter of fact, I'm about to get my hair cut Monday because I got an interview. But anyways, we're going to keep rocking and rolling. Having someone who loves you unconditionally. I mean, we already talked about the emotional side effects of marriage. Number 10, having kids in a two-parent household increases the chances that they won't be on drugs or in jail. We already know that when a father goes to jail, most likely his kids go to jail. When a father goes to college, most likely his kids go to college. It was easy for me to get multiple degrees. My father has multiple degrees. And is it impossible for you to get multiple degrees when you don't have a father, when you don't have a mother? No. But what I'm saying is make it easy for your child. You be the example for your child. You read parenting books if you ain't had a good parent or a good example. You read father, mother books. You read marriage books. I've seen marriage. I know people that have been married at least 60 years today in 2025. I know couples that have been married older than me. They're still married. They're still together. And what I know for a fact is they kept Jesus at the center of their relationship. I know for a fact that they did not leave Jesus. And Jesus did not leave their marriage. You got it, man. Whew, I might have to have my own book. How to get a relationship from married Christian couples, man. Y'all got to learn today. Y'all want to stop these jailbirds? You want to stop these YNs? Have stronger relationships. Have stronger marriages. Marry before you carry. Two-parent households. This is another fact. I think this is number 9, if I believe. This is 12. I'm my bad. Two-parent households tend to have more involvement in children's schools and express higher education goals. Two-parent households tend to have more involvement in children's schools and express higher education goals. Already told you, it was easy for me to get multiple degrees because my father has multiple degrees. I just had to follow the blueprint, follow the example. Your kids should not have to start over. You should be able to have a house, a car, a college fund, something to give them. In 2025, with all these tools, with all these resources, come on, man. I'm about to finish. I'm about to go. For the last one. Kids of a two-parent household tend to do better in school. If you care about your kids, if you care about yourself, get yourself right before you date. Get yourself right before you're in a relationship. We used to have this saying that goes, first come love, first come marriage, then comes the baby in the baby carriage. That's not all. That's not all. I saw them kissing in the Palm Beach Mall. That's just something that we had in the neighborhood. But what I'm trying to tell you is you got to know yourself You got to be with yourself. Even Jesus spent some time alone. Even Jesus had to become introverted sometimes to get himself together, to get right with the Father, with God. I take time all the time to get right with myself and my Father. When you see me, if I'm not with my parents, I'm most likely alone because I take time to get to know myself. I get time to work on my flaws. Every day, I do that deep work, that self-searching work. I said, Rashad, what can we work on today? What can you do better today? Okay, you could have communicated better today. You could have been nicer today. You could have spent more time with God today. I be on my own self. I was going to say another word, but I be on myself so much that nobody else has to get on me. That's self-awareness. And I want y'all to know that y'all can do it too. This is day 2 of 75 Hard. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications on, share, because I know I'm dropping these gems. I'm giving you straight facts. I never heard nobody get this real and give you the stats and give you the Bible. So if you worldly, I got the stats for you. If you biblical, I got the Bible for you. If spiritual, I got the Bible for you. If you analytical and logical, I got the Bible for you. If you both like me, I got both for you. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications on, man. I'm trying to get y'all this knowledge, this wisdom, so we can have happy, healthy, wealthy relationships that turn to happy and healthy, wealthy marriages, so we can raise happy and healthy, wealthy kids. Rashad, great. Make great decisions so you can have a great life. Let's go!